Hello everybody. I know it's pretty late. Just got done. I'm gonna swap over here. Just got done with the door, and this one is in and secure. I got all the molding on the inside done. You can see the great stuff. That's expanding foam. That's all covered around. I got to get a little bit more. There's a few cracks that they kind of droop down in. So funny thing is, they must not have had great stuff back in this 1964, because there was none in there. It's pretty much the blocks were in there and the door, and then molding, just not much insulation there. So this should help a lot. As you can see, the handle, this is the same handle that we have on the inside pantry door. We wanted to get a match, and then we got the deadbolt. So this is just a regular handle, not secure, no key or anything to it, but we never used it anyways when it had a key set on it. We always just used the deadbolt for locking it, so that's what that's there for. And then over here, this door I put in just because the plastic at night, it was waving back and forth. It makes a lot of noise, especially it's supposed to be really windy in the next couple of days. So I've got this guy, and he's in, but he's not. This is still drying. These got filled with slurry all the way top to bottom, and you can see it's still wet in the grout line, as opposed to over here where the barbecue area is. You can see it has already started to dry, but in between, this is very wet. He said a week before I would even think about doing anything with it, because what I plan on doing is, I've got these two boards in. I got those, and they're solid, and they're where I want them. So I put some screws in there, and he's pretty much holding it up. There's some screws over here too. There's two boards here. They're not adhered in yet, but we'll bolt those and use epoxy straight in to make a nice solid, because this is going to be the control point. You know, the hinges are on this side. It's going to swing in, and that's going to bear the weight. We want to make sure that that is definitely super solid, and we're going to go in and get the epoxy. Now we'll have 3 bolts run into those boards, and that will make it strong enough that we won't ever have to worry about the weight of the door. It's not a very heavy door. It's you know, mostly glass, and then wood interior over with a steel cover over it. So with that, we've got the 2 doors, and this is pretty much the setup and how it's going to look. And then this was the door that came out of the kitchen. He is going to get repurposed tomorrow. He's actually going to go over the shed. The shed door's beat. He's seen his days. So we're going to take this and we're going to replace that one, and then I'm just going to get some frost or something for painting the windows so that you can't see into the shed, and it will look a little bit better and also be much more functional compared to the door that's out there right now. So that's it. We're moving along. I got a lot of cleanup tomorrow. I'm going to do yard work and cleanup tomorrow. Probably not much, you know, finish up on the door here, maybe get some brick mold and finish that off, get more great stuff in there, to caulk around the inside in the molding around. Very good functioning door, open, cracks open, but it doesn't get taken by the wind too much. It pretty much will sit wherever you leave it until you go to close it. Nice thing, this door is much more well, the other one was functional, but it was starting to drift, and you had to lift up on the handle to get the deadbolt to close. Here, this is no problem. Just open and close, and in there secure. Use screws to really set it so it will never move. And that should do it. Alright, you can see Breezy in there. Breezy's always upset when he's not with me. He's my little helper. Otherwise, I'll probably won't have an update tomorrow, just because pretty much that's done, and we don't plan on doing anything but yard work and cleaning up this back patio tomorrow. You can see we need to clean the back patio. Alright, talk to you later.